Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Siti Hafiza Hasbi.
I'm Rafaiza binti Anuddin.
For today's session, we would like to talk about retirement planning issue among business owner and entrepreneur in Malaysia. Seems like a very interesting topic to talk about since we have a lot of entrepreneurs in our country itself. As you can see from the previous video, it has been proven that Malaysian entrepreneur or a person who is self-employed is having a very serious problem when they retire. Why is this happening? This situation happen due to a little attention has been paid to them. Okay, based on political and economic structure in Malaysia, we can see that most of the entrepreneurs or small business owner needs to do things on their own. They have to contribute for themselves. They don't have a employer that will help them to go through their retirement process.
Alright, it's different for those who are working in the public or the private sector. They don't have to worry since the company or the employer will provide the EPF or PRS for them. On the other hand, the entrepreneur and also the self-employed need to do it by their own. The research has always shown that the people plan for the retirement and express worries before they are retired.
Actually, being a business owner enables oneself to set their own schedule, to create their own rules and plans for further success. Most individuals do not want to a company since they don't want to enjoy just a basic salary payment. Because if they are self-employed, they will receive all of the income with the responsibility of spending and budgeting for their finance. Since some of the entrepreneurs do not have pension fund, it becomes their own responsibility to determine what type of retirement plan that best suits their requirement. Apparently, entrepreneurs owning a business think that they do not need to worry about life after retirement. Actually, that is a very corrupt minding for you to think that we don't have to worry about our retirement when we are business owner. That is the biggest regret you have to own on this day.
Although the entrepreneur careers do not offer the pension like the other careers, but making sure that the business will continue and endure long enough into the future is very important. Therefore, every entrepreneur needs to plan for their retirement. So there are 3 stages of financial planning. So the first one is the early stage of self-employment. So during this stage, one must find the best option for the investment portfolio that gives you a long-term benefit or return. It usually takes the type of investment that have years maturity up to 30 years. Next, the mid-stage of self-employment. So during this stage, one can still figure out what is the best investment portfolio that they can choose since they still have a time for it. And the last one is the late stage of self-employment. This is not the best option for the entrepreneur to choose their investment portfolio because their age are getting older.
I would like to share a bit of tips on how to achieve a successful financial situation. One must coordinate a various components through an organized plan. Listen to me, organized plan. Financial resource can be obtained from investment or ownership of a business. As for investment, those interested in current income select investment that pay regular dividend or interest. In contrast, investors who desire for a long-term growth needs to choose stock, mutual funds, real estate, or any other investment with potential of increased value in the future. In order to know which investment portfolio that they need to spend, that they need to invest, they have to go through a very critical analysis of the investment portfolio itself. As in Malaysia, you can go through Bursa Marketplace, you can go through what Maybanks offer for entrepreneurs, you can go through at any particular website that offers us type of investment that we can invest in this age.
In conclusion, retirement planning doesn't mean that one should focus on the finance only. Retirement planning requires a combination between the financial and the personal planning. Personal planning determines one's satisfaction during the retirement. On the other hand, the financial planning helps in the budgeting the income and the expenses for the personal plan. There are a lot of reasons why the retirement planning is essential, such as average life expectancy is increasing, medical emergency, and etc. Without hesitation, I can say that the benefit of retirement is we can enjoy our life when we are getting old.
So what are you waiting for, entrepreneurs? Start planning your retirement planning from this moment ahead. After you listen what are we talking about today, start planning on your retirement. Retirement doesn't know what age you need to retire. Okay, so people often postpone planning for retirement as they think that it is 30 years away from now, but it is not actually. It is not 30 years away from now. But investing toward retirement in the early stage, like what my friends already mentioned just now, when the financial responsibility is minimal, will help us to reduce the burden of investing for it. Thank you. That's from us. Good day. Assalamualaikum.